What's up, my party people? I'm sure everybody had a party night last night, right? Saturday. It gets dark at 3. Nothing to do. I don't blame people for drinking. I don't drink, but I understand why people drink. Trust me. I get it. Alrighty. Let's hit this quick before it rains. It's gonna rain at 1. Figure I'd give you guys a little snapshot of the day here. I don't record everything. Nobody watches anyway. Ooh. First target. Wow, look at this. Oh, something big. Let me see how big it is. Maybe we'll dig it out. I gotta turn the volume down. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just in the winter. Boy, it's tough. That's why. Ooh. Seems big, but maybe it's not. That's why I burn wood. It's the only thing that gets me through the winter. I would not be able to survive if I didn't have wood to burn. You know, and that's just how I make it personally. I'm able to survive through the winter mentally. What do we got here? Is it like a big can? This is the first one. Oh, where's my... Well, something real big, I guess, eh? I pulled a muscle on my arm. That's one thing if you're digging around these roots. Yesterday I pulled a... I didn't video it. The other night it took like about... Oh! Is that a big can or something? Is this it? Is this it? What is this? This must be it, yeah. It took... What is this? An old buckle or something? It took about, yeah, it's like a belt buckle. Or I was uploading the last video for some reason lately. It takes like 5 hours to upload 20 minutes. I think that was it. So I don't know, there's something else here, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So I went to leave and my SD card, I don't know, not going too deep. My SD card wasn't in my camera, and I said, ah, screw it. I was digging around trees, and now that this grass is kind of near, you don't really have to worry about it as much. A lot of moisture in the grass and everything. I get more aggressive around the dry areas. That's a tip. Most guys can't get into it, and everybody can't get into it in the midsummer. So I've been hitting that. And I pulled a muscle. Oh, that was it. Wow. I feel like it's raining. Come on. Gold one time. Something big. Yeah, so. Yeah, but to all my party people, I understand. But then you lay on the couch all day and you're like, well, is it worth it? No, it was not. But boy, it's tough in the winter. In the summer, you can get out and do things. Something big, I think. I don't know. See what it is. Winter stuff. Especially if you're a guy, you're single. So, what do? Yeah, you drink. I get it. It's almost worth getting a wood stove installed in your house. That's my opinion. I don't know what's going on here. It seems like it's really big. Maybe not. It's right here. I still think it's big. I still think it's big. There's a weird thing about these parks too. People, like, there'll be a whole empty lot, and I'll park, and no one's here. And I'll look up, one person will pull in, You have the entire open place. The place is entirely open. Oh God, I'm not gonna hurt my arm doing this again. And they will park right next to me. There it is. Ketchup or something. Yeah. Heinz 47. They will park right next to me, like to the point where I'm like, can you leave some room so I could open up my door? They should do a study on it. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but people park. Well, I'm not kidding you. They'll park to the point where I have to pull out and I have to be like, wow, hopefully I don't hit them. And the whole park is open. There's 100 spots. It's this weird thing. They need to study the psychology of people. They pull in and they feel like they have to park right next to you. It's the oddest thing ever. I've never seen anything like it. Ever in my life. I was getting one of the rings fixed that I found. So I took it down to this jewelry store. And they charged me $31. I'd say their name, but I don't know. They're really nice people. Maybe eventually I will. But they fixed it for $31, $31.80. It was a 10-carat ring. I just needed it had a couple cuts in it. And that's another thing. If you guys are finding rings and they're a little messed up and stuff, my philosophy, and this is how I do it, and I know everyone's different, but I was like, you know what? Every gold ring, now silver, who cares, right? But every gold ring I find, I'm gonna get fixed, and that's what I do if it's messed up at all. And I keep them for myself generally. I don't sell them or anything like that. I just, you look at them and like, oh, I remember that day where it was raining, and I was out there by myself, and this is something that you can't have to remember. That certain day, or it's not really worth the $200-300, whatever, unless you're hurting for money, which right now I'm not, but you never know. We're starting to come down, but anyway, I went to school with the girl, her mother works there, and I was talking to her, and she's like, my daughter was bullied, and I didn't know. I went to school there, but I didn't know what was going on in the girls' locker room. She was just telling me about whatever, and I'm going home and talking to my buddy and this and that. And I've come to realize over the years is that, and these people, I don't want to get too far into this, but the different people that I know that were bullying this girl, they're still assholes. So I found out like years later, from what I hear, and I believe it, this particular girl, you think a lot of people grow up like over the years like, oh geez, sorry I kicked the shit out of you in the bathroom, or sorry I called you fat, or not they necessarily remember. I don't mean to get like that, but you think years later they would say, they'd grow up and learn to not be like that, But no, and a lot of people, they just remain assholes their entire life. And that's just something you have to learn. And the thing you have to understand, these people, that I have learned over the years, is that most of these people that are like that always talk about people and talk shit about them and put them down and be like, oh, look at that guy, or look at that girl, they're a loser, or this, that, or whatever. They generally hate themselves. So, something big there. I'm not gonna dig that one. But they generally hate themselves. And that's your first problem. They get up in the morning, they look at themselves, and they're just like, oh God, I hate myself for whatever reason. So they take it upon themselves to talk about other people. So you have to remember that it's not necessarily you, it's just to make themselves feel better. People that are happy in life don't talk about other people. They're too busy. You want to make fun of people jokingly, like, I'm sure we all do that. We joke around with buddies or whatever, just messing around. But when you're in your 40s and you hate somebody for no reason, other than God only knows whatever, because the type of car they drive or their income, it's just really weird. It's really, those are evil people and you need to stay away from them. And just don't be around them. And you'll be better off. I mean, a lot of people are married to people like that. And that's a whole other situation. You're legally bound to these psychopaths, you know, but maybe at that point you're better off just getting away. So that's my little lesson for the day. I hate this Spinfire. What is going on here? On my Ace Pro, I have an Ace Pro camera, and my head's so big. So when you get these cameras, you have to. I put it on my foot and it was pulling them. I don't know what's going on here. I'm about to give up. It was pulling up my forehead all the time. So I had to get a hat. My head's so big, I give up on that one. My arm's hurting from yesterday. I don't want to hurt it anymore, but I have like a large head. Maybe it's because my brain's so big, I'm not sure. So I had to get a hat, and I never had a hat my whole life, because the camera will pull on the skin on your forehead. But I'm like, oh man, I don't want my forehead to be permanently stretched because I have the camera on all the time, so I got a hat. That's a little secret when you start videoing this, if you have to have a hat. That's a little tip that I had to learn on my own. But I had to get an extra large hat, and I couldn't find any. Amazon has them. Because the hats give me a headache because they never fit me. I'm going to do a couple more. I don't know why I brought that up. It's starting to rain. I'm going to go. I have to go to Walmart and get, I eat shredded wheats. I'm all out, so I got to stop at Walmart. They're a great snack to throw in your car and eat them dry. Just don't choke on them. You gotta drink water with them. Just 45. Should be a tab or something, or by this tree sort of here. Oh, shovel's great, by the way. I always say that, but oh god. I hit something yesterday. I thought my teeth fell out. Hit a rock. It was like, boom. I was like, man. Rocked me. Dab. Old one. But, alright guys. I'm going to take a quick video, but thanks for watching. Sorry for the short video today. Just wanted to bring you guys along for a few minutes. I'll hopefully see you this week. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, I'll go somewhere different. Go in the woods again, in a flat area. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a nice Sunday. Like always, bye for now.